Billie the Brownie was a pop culture phenomenon in Milwaukee in the particularly 1930s and 40s into the 1950s. So with this exhibit, what we do is we kind of look at the evolution of Billie over the years. Billie as a brownie, as opposed to an elf, was invisible, and so there were lots of different sort of physical manifestations of what Billie might look like. So from the early years where he was a little more elf-like, a little more sort of mischievous looking, until his later incarnation, which was created by Gimbals in the 1970s, where he's much more this sort of cute, pixie-like figure. And so really the exhibit kind of explores the creation of Billie, how it became a pop culture phenomenon, and then how it was reestablished by Gimbals in the 1970s. It's really a nostalgia thing for most people. A lot of people, either, older people who remember listening to the radio show, because Billie was a radio star for 25 years, 24 years. So some people remember the radio show, and so this really kind of brings back that nostalgia. Other people remember hearing about it from their grandparents, and so seeing the physical manifestation of this radio show, this kind of pop culture icon, really resonates with a lot of people, and it really sort of says it's Christmas time for them. Well, we definitely have seen fewer people coming in, a lot less people dropping by. As a result, we've kind of scaled things down a little bit. A lot of times this exhibit is a little more expansive, but this year, sort of given a couple of different situations, one, that we had another existing exhibit up, and the fact that we didn't expect a ton of people coming in, we went with a slightly smaller, more concentrated version, but we still wanted to make sure that people had the opportunity to see Billie in all of his glory. So this is the 90th anniversary of the radio show, which started in 1931 and lasted until 1955. So Billie was actually created in 1927 by Schuster's, but it took 4 years before he finally managed to talk the executives into giving him his own show. But yeah, so it's a big deal for Billie, because I think he really is most identified with that radio show. The big thing that we're really excited about is that we're bringing back the water exhibit that we debuted in 2021. We anticipated that it would be popular, but we also expected that we wouldn't get quite the visitorship that we were hoping for because of COVID. So we're bringing it back, we're expanding it, enhancing it a little bit. So opening in the second week of January 2022 will be an exhibit that explores the role that water has played in Milwaukee's history and the role it continues to play today. And it's really an interesting look both at the history and at modern issues and how things are being done through innovation and technology to improve water for all.